Hey everyone, it's Kim with Dudash Farms, and I'm on the other side of the coin today. So I'm actually going to be preparing the meal today, and Brian is my cameraman. So you'll have to
That's
turn
right.
around and let him see you so they can see that you're there. He's there.
Hi.
All right, so tonight, gang, we are going to be making a dish that my mom used to make. We're going to call this Dodie's Company Casserole. So my mom is an excellent cook. She is. Her name is Dodie. This is a meal that she used to make all the time when I was younger. My sister Alice, my brother Sean, and I, we absolutely love this dish. So I thought I would share it with you guys. And it is so simple. And we're going to use ground beef tonight. So we're going to start by browning some ground beef. And since I'm on this side, I probably will forget to do a lot of stuff. So it may be a little jumbled, but we're going to get through this. So
And
come on over.
And I'll try to help.
And we're going to brown some ground beef. So really just a pound of our ground beef. And you know, if you're not a fan of ground beef, I guess you could use ground pork, right? Or if you want to use ground beef, ground pork, you could do that too. So again, if you're just joining us, because I know it takes a few seconds for...
So my mom's watching.
Oh, is she? Well,
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. We're making Dodie's Company Casserole. We're going to be using some of our ground beef. And this is, this is a dish that I think even kids would love. It really is. And it's one of those things that you can prepare ahead of time. We're going to be baking it once we get all of the ingredients together.
Sharon Manning's watching.
Sharon is watching. So
Craig
anyway,
and Terry Briggs is watching.
we
Paul
will-
Parker's watching. I think Paul's somebody I went to high school with. And I think he's in South Carolina now. He's saying it's raining there.
Oh yeah.
But we've had a lot of rain here this week.
We really have. On the 4th of July, they told us we wouldn't have rain for 5 days.
It's rained every day.
And I think not only has it rained every day, it has like rained cats and dogs every day. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that the easiest job in the world would be a meteorologist.
Yeah, you just
saying.
make stuff up.
I know, right? All right, so we're going to let this brown. And while we're doing that, let's talk farmer's market.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got a small crowd tomorrow.
We do have a small crowd.
I know
but
some
y'all-
guys are out of inventory and some people have some travel
Yeah.
plans.
So we had an excellent market last weekend. It was the 4th of July weekend. People came out to get their stuff together for their 4th of July cookouts, and so it was a really great market.
Yeah, all the vendors had a great day.
Every one of them. So even though we're going to have a small group tomorrow, we are still going to have some great vegetables. If you're in the market for green beans or sweet corn, cucumbers, oh my gosh, really squash,
Potatoes, onions,
peppers.
squash, yeah. Cabbage.
Living Kitchen Farms has had some beautiful peppers, so you're going to find it tomorrow. So make sure you come on out. So let's see. We will have the Sandy Ridge Vineyard will be there, so we'll have Lila, Bella Kate, and Tallulah there. They're going to have all of their vegetables. They've had beautiful table so far this season. We're going to have Hill Daisy. Laura Williams will be there. She's got some beautiful strawberry plants and black raspberry and blackberry.
Yeah.
So make sure you come out and see her. John Mueller will be there. We're also going to have Fold Farms. They've had some beautiful produce. Cheney Produce will be there. Living Kitchen Farm will be there. And of course, Dudash Farms will be there. We're going to have sweet corn again this week.
We have a lot of sweet. I think we have 20 dozen,
20
or 24 dozen.
So
Yeah.
come on out and get some sweet corn.
So Paul corrected me. Paul's in Pearson, Florida. Paul, sorry, I'm not sure why I thought you lived in South Carolina. So Kevin and April Shaw are watching.
Hey,
My mom says, early happy birthday.
That's right.
Mom,
Now we
I
got a
stopped having
surprise.
those. That way I can't get any older.
He didn't stop having those, and we've got a surprise at the end. So, yeah. So we're browning our ground beef. It's almost there, y'all. Anything else we need to talk about while we're gonna have sunflowers
Oh yeah.
at the farmer's market tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. You could show them the sunflowers we have over there.
All right.
These
So yeah, we have all
are
different colors here. So there's some
garden.
dark
They're
ones.
So pretty. We have yellow. There's some.
The one with
almost
the
purple.
petals missing,
The cat
Kim's
got
cat got into them and ate them and then got sick. So she deserved it.
Oh, that's not true.
But yeah, we picked over 100 sunflowers this morning, and we had a lady come out and buy about 60 or 70 of them for a birthday party.
For a 90th birthday party tomorrow, and the theme was sunflowers. So we're really happy to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have browned my ground beef. If you're just joining us, we are making Dodie's Company Casserole. We've browned the ground beef, and you can either just make your own tomato sauce, or you can use spaghetti sauce, which is what I'm going to do. This is, like I said, super simple. So I'm going to add this to my ground beef. Just going to pour that in there. Not the whole jar, almost the whole jar.
So
Just
about how
mix
many
that
ounces
up.
you think?
That would be about 10 ounces.
Okay.
Yep. So mix that up in there.
So we got Amy Shear watching also.
Amy!
Hi, Amy.
Hey!
Diane Carr.
Hi, Diane. Diane and I used to work together years ago.
Amy and I used to be related.
Used to be. It's funny how that works, isn't it? I know. You're still related in heart. So there we go. All right.
And
so we've
Laura
mixed.
Wall's watching also.
Hey, Laura. Laura had a big week this week.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. So ground beef, we've got our spaghetti sauce in there. Now here comes the fun part. So ahead of time, I cooked up some wide egg noodles. Okay, so we basically cooked up the whole
Bag.
the whole bag. Yes. And so I've got a 13 by 9 pan here, and you want to make sure your pan is big enough because we're going to put this in the oven and you don't want it to boil over. So you want to have a pretty good sized pan. So we're going to take enough of our egg noodles to cover the bottom, and I have buttered the bottom of the pan so that my noodles will not stick. Okay, so we're just going to take this.
Nobody likes sticky noodles.
Nobody likes sticky noodles.
Hey, Natasha's watching.
Hey,
Hi, Natasha. It was good to see you yesterday.
I know. Yes. It was good to see her yesterday.
Yeah, so
We need to
Natasha's
talk
with
about
the
that.
Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce, and we had a meeting with them about their Farm to Table event, which will be August 3rd at the Carriage House. That's the same location where we did ours last
year.
August.
So make sure you look for tickets.
Yep. So tickets go on sale Monday.
Yep.
It'll be a fun event. So we're gonna be providing the protein or proteins, and then they're gonna source some local vegetables from some of the other vendors at the farmers market. So we're looking forward to that.
So we've got we buttered our dish. We've got enough noodles covering the bottom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make we're going to put together a mixture of, this is where it gets interesting, 8 ounces of cream cheese, a cup of cottage cheese.
It may sound a little odd, but it actually is very good.
Very, very good. And then a 1/4 cup of sour cream. I need to get a different spoon here.
Natasha says next summer's event will be at Dudash Farms.
There you go. Well,
maybe.
We've been considering doing
I don't know if
something
summer's
like
the
that.
best time of year to do an outdoor event.
Yeah, we may
Spring
have
or
to do
fall.
some late vegetables and do it in the fall. All right, so I've got cream cheese, 8 ounces of cream cheese, a cup of cottage cheese, a 1/4 cup of sour cream. We're gonna mix all this together. And again, like Brian says, you're probably thinking, what is Kim doing? But I promise you, you will not be disappointed when you have this. So you want to mix that up really good because you know that. And I softened my cream cheese before we started so that we could mix it together really easily. And then we're going to add some onions and green peppers. You could also maybe put red peppers if you like red peppers. Red and green peppers, it would make it look pretty. And you could use green onions or just onions, and this came straight from our garden. My sous chef chopped them up for me.
That's probably what, a quarter of a large onion?
I would say so.
Yeah. And just a little bit of bell pepper, because some people are not fans of bell pepper around here. Well, it tastes really good in it, yeah. Well, it's funny. There's some things I like it in. I do like it in this. Thank you. All right. So, got my mixture all mixed up here thoroughly. And now we're going to pour that, or spread that, I should say, on this first layer of egg noodles. So, Natasha, since you're watching, say in the comments how people who are not maybe following the chamber, or maybe aren't members of the chamber, how they can go about getting tickets. Where do they need to go? What page do they need to follow? What do they need to do? If they're interested in this farm-to-table dinner that the Jefferson County Chamber will be putting on, and it's going to be, like Brian said, on Thursday, August the 3rd, and I think there's like a reception that starts at 6, dinner at 6:30. So let us know. So, okay, y'all, I've got this spread on my first layer of noodles. Now we're going to put the remaining noodles. We're going to spread the remaining noodles on top. So your mom's name is Dodie, and that's short for Udola?
Udola.
Yeah, so it's a little unusual.
But it's beautiful.
But she's a little unusual too. But I love her.
She's unusual. I'm unusual.
Yeah, it's genetic.
It runs in the family.
That's for sure.
But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm secure in my unusualness. All right. So we've got that layer of noodles.
Barbara Castaneda.
Yes. Hey, Barbara.
She's watching from New Mexico.
I know. Oh my goodness. How are you? It's been a long time. So I did some work with Barbara's company.
Oh yeah.
Back in 2019, and Barbara and I connected then. So I am happy that you're watching, Barbara. I hope you're doing well and your family's doing well.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we put a layer of our egg noodles in the buttered dish. We then put our cottage cheese, sour cream, cream cheese, peppers and onion mixture on top of that. The rest of our noodles are on top of that. Then we're just going to take this meat mixture that we had, and remember this is just browned ground beef with some spaghetti sauce, or if you just want to use tomato sauce, you can do that. We're going to spread this across the top.
So Sharon Manning says you could add some diced celery to this mixture, and that she has a similar recipe with that.
Do you love it, Sharon? For all these people who are looking at this screen going, she's mixing sour cream and cottage, tell them it's good.
Yeah,
it's really
I've had
good.
it a few times.
Yeah.
So Brad says, "Hola from Miami."
Hola, hola. All right.
I think he's down there watching a baseball game or two.
All right, so that is it. All right, so now what we're going to do, I should have told you this, is that you would preheat your oven to 375, okay? And then we're going to pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. And what happens is all of those flavors come together and just make this yummy. And you want to have like a nice dinner roll with it. It's delicious. Another great thing about this dish is that you can actually prepare it like we've done, and then put the lid on it, stick it in your refrigerator and maybe have it the next day. Or if you know you're going to have company, you know it is Dodie's Company Casserole, then you can have it all pre-made, and then when you are ready, you can pop it in the oven, and then it's done. And the reason I'm going to put this one in the refrigerator is because we've already done one. So let me show you what this looks like.
So we have Courtney Miller watching also.
Hey, Courtney. Courtney's
Marcella.
my buddy. Marcella. Hey, Marcella. That means Fred must be there. So, Marcella, give...
And Greg Lutz.
Marcella needs to give Fred a hug, and Fred needs to give Marcella a hug. So, please do that for me. Okay, gang. So, this is the completed version. So, let me get... while Brian's showing you that there, I'm going to grab a plate. And we'll show you what this looks like. Move that out of the way. And that's probably cool enough for me to touch. Maybe
just
not.
In case.
Just in case. So here we go. Didn't get a whole lot of ground beef on that one, but this is what it looks like in the end. And you may, if you like more sauce, add more sauce. Like Brian and I always say, the recipe is really just a framework, right? It's basically the scaffolding. It's it's a suggestion. So then you can basically put more sauce on it if you like. If you want to put more peppers and onions, you can do that. If you want to put, like I said, red peppers, green peppers, celery, as our friend Sharon told us. It's delicious, and does it not smell good in here?
Yes, very good. And I'm hungry.
Yeah, of course he's hungry. So, that's what we're having for dinner tonight at Dudash Farms. Is there anything else we need to talk about, Brian, other than just come to the market tomorrow? Come see us. There are going to be lots of vegetables there, more vegetables than anything else. So make sure you come, and of course, we're going to have some grass-fed, grass-finished beef and pork. We will always have that.
Yeah,
so,
our inventory is in good shape.
Our inventory is in good shape. Pick up some sunflowers.
So everybody's saying this looks great.
Yeah.
Barbara says green chili.
Green chili. There you go. You could do that's absolutely right. Barbara, I have to tell you, I'm a wimp. Brian would love that, but I'm a wimp.
That's not hot.
Anyway.
All right.
That's what we're having, y'all.
So I like this where you do most of the work. You're taking it easy. Actually, really, this came about from our discussions like, I'm running out of ideas, right?
And I said, so for those of you who thought, Kim just doesn't do anything, she doesn't cook anything, I really do. But Brian enjoys cooking, and that's the only way I can get him to participate with me in this. So, anyway.
So, Dodie just jumped on.
Mom, this is Dodie's Company Casserole. And Mom, it smells so good. You and Sean need to come on over and have some. I'm making Brian's plate right here, that big one. And it looks delicious. And this will be in our newsletter. So the newsletter for July just went out. If you are not subscribed to our newsletter, visit our website, dudashfarms.com, and subscribe. What we do is we send out these recipes once a month. So that you can have them. And we also have a YouTube channel. So all these little videos that we do on Facebook Live, we download them and we put them on our YouTube channel. So it's at Dudash Farms, and you can, if you're bored, you can watch these. But if you see something that you want the recipe for when you go to YouTube, just shoot us an email, message us through Messenger, and we'll be sure to send that to you. So.
Jessica Strange is watching also.
Hey, Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and want to say give a shout out to Noah, who came out and visited with his grandparents this morning.
Yeah.
First time, I think maybe it was his first time on the farm, but he learned a lot today. He had a lot of questions that he asked.
And he got to feed Norman.
Yeah, he got to feed Norman, got to feed the pigs.
Yes.
So he had a good time.
So it was fun. Yes, we've had a lot of little visitors lately, and we do love it, and we enjoy that part of it so much. So, okay, I think, gang, that this is it. Do we have any other questions, Brian?
Julia Hodge says, I love your beef-pork combo, and that's a 50-50 mix.
Yes.
Great in spaghetti. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Need to check that out.
Oh my, yep, we do.
And she says hi. And yeah, it's kind of like a comedy hour.
Well, we just, if you want to cook along, you can. But, anyway, again, if you scroll through, and each one of them has the name of the recipe. So shoot us a note and let us know you want the recipe.
Yeah. Noah said, thank you. This is his grandmother.
Aw.
It's for letting him come and visit.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Noah, we appreciate you coming and visiting us, and you are welcome anytime. So.
And next week we'll have some special guests from Florida.
Yes, we will. Oh, we will.
Yeah.
We may actually.
Some nephews and a niece.
Yes.
So it should be quite comical.
It's going to be fun. It'll be fun because the Andrew and Zach really want to help us cook.
Yeah,
So y'all tune in next week. That'll be a
All
lot
right.
of fun. All right.
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
All right. Sounds good. Bye, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and come see us at the market tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.